All right, so last video we left off here, and again, this is what we call a lead capture page. We use the Royalty platform to build it, and what we're going to do from here is we're going to copy that URL, and we're going to use this for the starting point for our Facebook ad. So we're going to go on to Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook business page, you're going to have to create one, and it's not very hard to do that. If you go to create, and you go to page, you just follow those steps. So I'm not going to get into that because it's really that simple. And if you don't have a business page, you're going to have to do that before you can finish the rest of this. So we'll go back to our business page. And right where you see write a post, that's where the information is going to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically just grab some language that we already have set up. And we're going to put the language in there so that it matches up with what we have here. And what you're going to notice is that URL doesn't really create a preview as you might see in some of the other ones. But the language that we're going to use here, I'm going to talk about, or I have already talked about how ad copy should be written. This is a little bit different because it's an open house. We're not really targeting an actual person, but we're going after a group of people. So San Antonio residents are, potentially people that could show up to the open house or virtually sign up with us. So if someone says, it's virtual open house and tacos, and that makes them curious, maybe that's a great idea. Sometimes if you can't identify the solution to the problem, you want to at least make them curious. And so if someone says, how do you have a virtual open house with tacos? Hey, great opportunity for them to fill out that information, right? So from here, as you can see, we called them out. We have basically a way to get their attention. And then we put register here. We want to give them a chance to take action. And that's called our call to action. And then from there, it's get free report on the open house and get registered for multiple door prizes. So we want to give them some type of a teaser, something to get them thinking that if they put the right phone number and email in this particular lead capture page, then they will actually get something in return. And then they'll actually get a sneak virtual preview of a 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath home. So we're going to kind of give them a teaser with the first video that we set up, but not everything. Maybe the outside of the home and maybe 1 or 2 rooms on the inside. So maybe 4 photos on this particular teaser, and then the actual video will be something of length that we actually should have gone and recorded and done. But when we finish, you'll see how this follows through all the way to the end. All right, so from here, basically all we're going to do is add pictures. So you see where it says photo/video. You want to go in there, and what we're going to do is create a slideshow. Once you click on the plus button, you should have some pictures that you can upload from your computer. We're just going to take maybe one of the pool, one of the front of the house, and maybe one inside picture. So maybe a total of 4. Or even 3 is fine. And from there, you know what? I think I'm going to change my mind on that one. Instead of doing one more on the inside, I'm just going to do the front of the subdivision. All right, so we got 3 pictures. That's kind of a teaser. And if they want to see more, then they'll have to actually click and register for this. Now what we want to do is make this like a 3 seconds between each video, or each slide. Since there's only 3 pictures, it'll be about 10 seconds. We want to do fade, and then we want to add a little bit of music. So some of the music that we look at on here is like chill wave, dreamy, dance, or homecoming. On this one, I think homecoming might be the right choice, but there's some other ones on there you can use. But we'll start with homecoming because this is kind of a slow. The slower the timing between the videos, they usually want a little bit slower song. All right, from there you just click create slideshow, and then click share now. All right, and now you have the actual Facebook video that you want to use when you actually go into Facebook Ads Manager and start using the paid advertising to get this in front of the perfect audience. And we'll go over that in the next video.